So if you love using cash, if you love accessing banks, this video is for you. Stay tuned. And I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. Let's head into this Dollar Tree over in Maplewood. Stable Milk is also A plus. These past few years showed me. Hey family, welcome back to another video. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. All right, fam. So if you love to access banks, if you love to go ahead and get your cash and everything going hand, you might want to listen out, especially if you have TD Bank. Because guess what? TD Bank just announced that they would be closing a massive amount of banks. TD, what's going on? I didn't even know that TD Bank was like the 10th largest bank in the States. I didn't know that because not, at least in my area, there's not a lot of TD banks. You learn something new every single day. So the announcement is that 38 of its branches will be closing across 10 states. It has been stated that the purpose behind these closures is a streamline of the operational process. The effective date for this process will be on June 5th of 2025. So the specific banks that's announced to close is spread it across these 10 states. So we have Massachusetts. So don't mind me if I mess up some of these names, y'all. So Massachusetts would be losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banks. So it's the one in Tewksbury, Holyoke, East Longmeadow, Bradford, Methuen, and Framingham. That's in Massachusetts only. In Connecticut, would be losing banks in Torrington and in North Bradford. And Florida, y'all be losing that Miami Beach TD, Daytona Beach TD, and the Lake City TD banks would be shutting down. In New Hampshire, Conocook, Wilton and Bristol and in Hampton, Maine and Holton, Fairfield, Gorham, and Fort Kent. New Jersey, Homedale, Martin, Ringwood, Cedar Grove, Flemington, and Spring Lake Heights. TD Banks gone. They spelled South Carolina wrong. So South Carolina, Greek and Columbia. South Carolina will be losing their TD Banks. Pennsylvania, Mooresville, Philadelphia, and Fraser. No more TD for y'all neither. New York would be losing a TD Bank. Middletown, Greenlawn, Plattsburgh, and of course New York again. Virginia, Reston and Centerville, Virginia. TD Bank gone. District of Columbia, Wisconsin Avenue would be also losing the bank. TD Banks is one of them also have been shutting down left to right. It's not just TD. If you look at Bank of America closures, oh my God, it's ridiculous. They want us out here cashless and cashless society basically. But you and I knew that. You and I knew that already. I'm just here to put y'all on game on what banks are closing, right? And let y'all know the next time you try to walk into that bank, y'all gonna be surprised by that thing closed. But y'all not gonna be surprised because y'all done heard it here. And if, of course, you know somebody who do use TD Bank and they live in any of the states and cities that, you know, I mentioned, go ahead and share this video to them and let them know that that bank closing. And they might have to travel a little bit further to get to the next TD. But of course, they want to make this a cashless society. They're saying that banking online is so much more convenient and better. But banking online put everything at risk as well. That's one thing that they ain't gonna mention. But that was the announcement with TD Bank. I think TD Bank is going to be one of the banks that kind of phase out as well. Um, it'd probably be like the out of like Wells Fargo, Bank of America. If you have to put it on the list, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and TD. TD will probably be the first to go, followed by Bank of America and then Wells Fargo. That's how I see it. That's why some people choose to go ahead with what do you call it? The federal unions, something like that. It's something like that, y'all. I'm sure somebody's gonna put it down in the comments because I don't forgot the name because I'm everywhere right now looking at this stuff. But yes, TD Banks will be closing a number of banks. Hopefully you all found this information useful, especially if you do use TD Bank. And let me know how y'all feel about this. I'm gonna hear it a lot in the comments. I know. Cashless society, yeah, we know. But what we gonna do about it right now? And y'all know how they're saying that the stores aren't accepting like your faded money, your wrinkled money, your money that got the tears and the little marks up there. They're saying that they stopped accepting that back in October. My dollar was a little bit faded and they still took it. So when it comes down to being that whole cash, like the sun trying to come out, that whole cashless society, and they're saying, oh well, stores are not supposed to be accepting this money, especially if it have like tears and all of that stuff like that. You know, and they're still accepting it, then what? Like, is it the business who's going to get fined for accepting it? And then it's going to come to a point when they really not going to accept your crumbled up money? And then we'll be forced to kind of like go cashless. Y'all got to let us know what y'all think about everything that's going on, especially with these bank closures. Let us know if your bank recently closed, or if you know a bank that is closing. Leave it down in the comments down below, especially like if you checked in already. Let us know what state it is, what area, downtown Florida, whatever. Let us know. But we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. I can tell you guys that I see more of the little ATM banks. Not more of, but I'm seeing those ATM outside on the street. It's not attached to a bank. It's literally outside on the street. But where the bank at? I don't like using those. I do not like using those. I need to see the people, especially if I'm taking out an X amount of money that I don't even have, y'all. I need to see a person. Simple. And it is what it is. This is Shauna for the last time, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Until next time, love you all, and God bless.